Good day, great Surularians. My name is Desmond and I represent you at the Lagos State House of Assembly. While I want to appreciate the president of this great country, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and of course the party leadership for allowing direct primaries to hold across the country, we say thank you so much, because this is meant to test the popularity of all the aspirants across board. But I want to bring to your notice that intimidation, coercion, and twisting and forcing people to follow their own candidate is what is existing today in Surulere. Telling them that they will not be beneficiaries of some empowerment that is coming some other time. Please, this is not done, should not be done. We are all members of the same party. We've been intimidated so much so that a lot of people from the local government are being fired because they follow me. That should not be allowed. It is bad enough that the LGA at the local government already took a side months ago. The local government already took a side to support a particular aspirant. I didn't say anything, but they were shocked to have seen the quantum number of people and supporters that we've had and have followed us because they believe in justice and they believe in fair play. More so, my security personnel was taken away from me yesterday for reasons best known to I don't know. Now I am left alone to myself. What have I done? They are coming out to fight us. They want to bring people from outside and from within to cause mayhem and to cause trouble. Please allow for a free, fair election on the 20th of May 2026. Come peacefully, stand behind your candidates, and by the grace of God, if I, Desmond Olushola, wins, Alhamdulillah. If I, Desmond Olushola, wins, Alhamdulillah. If I, Olushola Desmond Elliot, wins, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. But please let it be under a free, fair election. I want to ask our party chieftains, please investigate this matter. To all you lovers of Desmond Olushola Elliot, who believe in accessibility, that yes, when you call him, he will answer. Those who know that when it comes to treating the widows, in health insurance, school for children, scholarship for kids, you believe in me. Do not be intimidated. Come out on that day, because there will be maximum security guaranteed from the party. I am telling you this for sure.
The video you just watched is that of Desmond Elliot crying and crashing out. What is brewing before him is now bigger than his power and control. And today, we are going to break down exactly how a man who has been comfortable in Lagos politics for 12 years suddenly finds himself fighting for his political life alone, exposed, and with powerful enemies he created with his own hands. If you are new to this channel, subscribe and turn on your notifications. We break down Nigerian politics with depth and no sentiment. Now let us get into it. Desmond Elliot has been in the Lagos State House of Assembly for 12 years now. Representing Surulere constituency, his elections have always been easy. The structure was behind him, the votes followed, and he kept returning term after term without breaking a sweat. But this time around, things are very different. And the reason they are different is entirely because of his own actions and the bridges he chose to burn along the way. In the viral video, Desmond is heard crying out about a conspiracy that is currently working against him ahead of the primary election. He exposed how unknown forces are aggressively campaigning against him in Surulere, going from door to door, making promises and offering financial incentives to party members, telling them that if they switch their support, they stand to benefit greatly. This is the kind of underground campaign that is very difficult to fight because it does not happen in the open. It happens quietly, in wards, in local government offices, in private conversations, and by the time you realize the damage, it is already done. But it did not stop there. Desmond also revealed that his security entourage has been withdrawn. Think about what that means for a moment. A sitting member of the Lagos State House of Assembly, days before a primary election, has been left without security. That is not an accident. That is a message. In Lagos politics, when your security is pulled, it means the people with the power to pull it have already decided they are done with you. It is one of the clearest signals in Nigerian political culture that you are falling out of favor with the structure. Now, to understand why this is happening, we need to go back to what Desmond Elliot has been doing inside the Lagos State House of Assembly over the years. Over time, Desmond Elliot stepped on many toes. His behavior inside the house became a subject of serious concern, so much so that the information got all the way to President Bola Tinubu himself. Tinubu heard that Desmond had become unruly, that he was among the people causing chaos inside the assembly. That is a very heavy allegation for any lawmaker to carry. Because in Lagos APC, the moment Tinubu hears your name in a negative context, the political consequences are almost always severe. And then came the Obasa saga, and this is where the Gbajamila effect truly begins. Femi Gbajabiamila, who is currently the chief of staff to President Tinubu, came out publicly and dropped a bombshell. He revealed that he nearly lost his position as chief of staff because of Desmond Elliot. According to Gbajabiamila, President Tinubu personally summoned him to his private residence in Abuja during the height of the Lagos Speaker Obasa impeachment crisis. Tinubu looked at him and said, "I hear this Desmond Elliot is your boy, the one we gave to you. I hear he is part of the people causing problems in the Lagos House of Assembly." Gbajabiamila immediately defended Desmond, telling the president that he was not involved, but the president told him directly that intelligence reports said otherwise. 3 days later, the Director General of the DSS called Gbajabiamila and told him that his name was all over the place, that he was being accused of being the mastermind behind the impeachment plot, using Desmond Elliot as his vehicle. Gbajabiamila reached out to Desmond and warned him. He told him to make a public statement distancing himself from the impeachment moves. Desmond never did. And that silence, that one decision not to follow the instruction of his political mentor, is what broke everything. Gbajabiamila said it clearly. If not for the kind of personal relationship he has with President Tinubu, he would not be in his position today. Desmond Elliot's actions nearly took down one of the most powerful men in Tinubu's government. You do not recover easily from that kind of damage. On top of all this, Gbajabiamila also accused Desmond Elliot of doing something that is almost unforgivable in Lagos politics, stoking religious tension within the Surulere constituency. He alleged that Desmond was using the Christian Association of Nigeria to write letters to him and to party leadership, trying to introduce division between Muslims and Christians in the constituency. Gbajabiamila, a man with over 25 years in politics, said he had never, in all his years, seen anyone bring religion into constituency politics the way Desmond Elliot allegedly did. That tells you the level of desperation and the kind of political miscalculations that have defined Desmond Elliot's recent behavior. So when you connect all of this together, the Obasa impeachment saga, the failure to make a public statement when instructed, the religious card, the chaos inside the assembly, you begin to understand why Desmond Elliot's opponent in the Surulere primary, Barakat Odunuga Bakare, has secured the open endorsement of Gbajabiamila himself. It is not just an endorsement, it is a replacement. The political godfather of Surulere has picked a new candidate, and that is the most powerful signal anyone could send ahead of a primary election in Lagos. Even Desmond Elliot's own campaign structure is cracking. The Director General of his own campaign organization publicly announced that he was withdrawing his support and decamping to support Barakat instead. When the people who are supposed to be running your campaign are leaving before the election even holds, you know the situation is dire. Now here is the bigger picture that every Nigerian needs to pay attention to. APC is a party you need to be very afraid of, because if they can do this to their own member, a man who has served in their house for 12 years, a man they themselves put in that seat, then imagine what they are capable of doing to an opposition candidate. The intimidation, the withdrawal of security, the financial pressure on voters, the underground campaigns, all of this is happening to someone who is supposed to be on their side. What happens to those who are against them is a conversation for another day. The primary election is scheduled and all the odds are against Desmond Elliot. The structure is not with him. His godfather has publicly turned against him. His own campaign team is walking away. And the forces working against him are operating from the highest levels of Lagos political power. What we are watching with Desmond Elliot is what happens when a politician forgets that in a godfather system, you exist at the pleasure of those above you. The moment you begin to act independently, the moment you stop following instructions, the moment you are seen as a liability rather than an asset, the system moves to replace you, quietly at first, and then very loudly. Desmond Elliot is now learning this lesson in the most painful and public way possible. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Desmond Elliot brought this upon himself? Or is this just the APC showing once again that loyalty only flows in one direction? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let us have this conversation.